Look at you. I mean, stop for a minute and just look at you. Go deep in, all the way in. You made it. You made it through one of the most challenging years, probably of your life. And you made it through the way only you can make it through. You should pat yourself on the back, thank God, and be proud that you did. Someone, somewhere did not. And it wasn't because their fight wasn't as strong as yours. Oh, no, indeed. Some people's fights can be a little bit harder than yours, but you did exactly what you needed to do. You made it across the threshold. You are standing in January 1st, 2021, 21 years into the new millennium, and you are still here. That is something to rejoice about, my God. Aren't you happy about that? You know, somebody said, I don't want to remember 2020, but I do. I want to remember it. What did I learn from it? I'm going to give you something that I feel like I've learned that maybe can help you. I've learned to keep my eyes open, my ears pinned, and be prepared for anything. What I've learned is clarity. What I have more now today than I had yesterday is sight. Sight into the future, understanding my past, using all of those things for the better tomorrow. A friend of mine said today, remembering my why today. Why am I here? Why was I born? What is my purpose? If you have had an opportunity to come through this time, then that means you have something that you have to get, something that you must do. That's the only reason you're still here. There's something that you must do. And only you can do it. Nobody else can do it. Only you. So that's why you should be happy about where you are, where you're going, what you're going to do. Don't waste any more time. I'm always advocating for moving forward, not wasting time. You know, you think of that term, you don't have time to waste. It's so overused, overstated, and cliche in a way, but really it's not. We don't really examine what that means. Think about the phrase, I have more years behind me than ahead of me. Think of it in that way, because you do, whether you're 20, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80. Life goes quickly. I remember turning 39 and I'm 42. Time moves, as my wife says, even if you don't. It will move and you will be left behind. But I know you don't want that, because look where you are now. Look where you are now. I speak a positive word into your life. I speak a positive outcome for the year of 2021. Be intentional with your actions. When you talk about New Year's resolutions, don't say resolutions, because that only puts pressure. It's super duper pressured. Say your ongoing intentions. So instead of saying, oh, I'm going to lose weight, say, I'm going to be better to my body. Instead of saying, oh, I'm going to stop spending so much money, say, I'll be intentional with my spending. If we take the words that we know that we are blessed with, that come from our minds, from our hearts, and out of our mouths, if we take those words and examine them, remember how you say things. Be mindful of when you say them, because at the end, you're only going to manifest your reality. So be intentional with your words. Be intentional with your thoughts. Have every single solitary luxury that you think that you desire, because again, life is short and it is not waiting for you to get it together. Tomorrow's gonna come, and the day after that, and the day after that, and the day after that, until it is time for you to check out. So again, move with passion. Move with ambition. Go forth in this life new, because again, you made it through. We don't have to write love letters for 2020. 2020 was a year of awakening. Everything you saw was there to teach you, from politics to pandemics to the uprising of Black people. It was there to educate you. That's why it happened. You know, collective consciousness is a very real thing. When we collectively say what will be, that is the reality that we manifest. So let's say collectively that this is going to be not the best year yet, but the best year that we can make it. Do the very best that you can, because it's really all you have. I can't help but think about those that we've lost, fighting the same fight, probably different, and if not probably, definitely different. The same ambitions, passions, wanting to succeed, holding on to the dreams that we want for ourselves, for our children. If it's anything the pandemic taught me, it has taught me about relationship. True relationship. Not just relationships with others, relationship with myself, relationship with God. Because I feel like if I'm good to myself and God is good to me, then I can very well be good to you. It's taught me so much. You know, you think about, I'm going to cut these every year. You have somebody say, I'm going to cut these people off this year. No. Maybe do inventory in your life. See, because if you're good to yourself, you can do inventory in your life. You can assess what it is that you don't want, things that may not be to the best benefit of your life. And sometimes you just got to cut things at the wayside. Doesn't matter. You know, sometimes, and this is a reality. I've learned this. You can have relationships that may be extended for ages, but sometimes those relationships come to an end, and it's okay because you learned something from it. You learned something from it. But you ain't got no more time to waste, huh? So in other words, chop chop. It is 2021. Ask yourself, what will you do? What will you leave? What mark? What impression? Who will you touch? Who will you inspire? Because you got a story. And you can only tell your story the way you are meant to tell it. I'll see you on the other side. Bye, y'all.